You're all watching. Here's the first. I think it might have fallen just short. Might have fallen just short. Would have been a dramatic start to the innings. Ball swung late.
Yes, I think the ball dipped into it. So that's the reason we had to check the shot at the last moment. You can see that he didn't get the Yorker, swinging Yorker. Didn't quite get it.
One thing right, left-handers have done well against India. There's pressure on the bat. There's pressure on the bowler too. Because 160 is the kind of score where you need to get off to a really good start, even for the bowling side.
It's a very competitive tournament. A very, very competitive tournament. 8 runs and over is the asking rate for India.
Now this was Shaheen Afridi against India in that T20 World Cup last year. Just watch the length. He's giving the ball time to swing. When it swings back is when the danger was that day. It could be today. Slip in place too. Little inside edge. Not painful. It's always the moving ball that troubles you.
Always does. Want the pace so much. Because the batsmen are so used to going and playing through the line. And when that late movement happens, like this one, then you get an inside edge. You can see that Rahul is looking to push at the ball. Now that is sometimes can be a little bit of a dangerous thing. Because what you want to do is to ensure that there's not much of a gap between bat and pad, particularly because he's swinging the ball in.
Rasmus has gone running all the way there. There's something on that side screen that's shining, that's reflecting the lights. Just the placards that have fallen on the screen. Right, how are you going to get these out? Now, I think Rohit Sharma said, let it be. It doesn't bother me. Let it be. So I think play will start. That's interesting. One opening batsman was getting distracted. The other said, doesn't matter to me. So, whatever it was that was distracting KL Rahul is still there, but he's at the non-strikers end. Now what? I don't think batsmen like this.
As he opened his stance just that little bit, that's the interesting thing. Rohit Sharma, he does open his stance against the left hand over the wicket bowler.
And he's off the mark too. Just erring a little on the fuller side so far, Shaheen Afridi.
Yes, I think what we saw when he played that warm-up game the other day, we were looking to get that in-swinging Yorker, where he hit the Afghanistan opener, Gurbaz, quite nastily on the toe. He's looking to get that going. But both times it has been low full tosses.
Fine legs in, square legs drop back. Now trying to angle the ball from a little further outside off. Sent it too far outside off. You look at the history of competition, the history of contest between these two skewed very heavily India's way. Look at the last 3 games, Pakistan 2-1.
You can see Rohit Sharma's backlift is very, very minimal. Very, very minimal. He's aware of the fact that Shaheen Shah Afridi can get the ball to nip back in. You can see that it's not as high as it normally is. And that's a smart thing to do. Have a look at that backlift. Very minimal. Hardly goes above the shoulder. Hardly goes above the shoulder.
He started off about 132. That last ball was 140. 3 of the over so far. Well, he'll put it in the gap. It's just a little push, but should be good enough for 2. But he was in control. First over gone, 5 for no loss. It's a proper 45 degrees, but on the onside. It's backward square, about 10 or 15 meters inside, with 45 inside the circle on the onside. It's drifting down the leg side.
Just playing a little bit across the line, Rahul. What Naseem is trying to do is get the fuller length going, because you bowl a fuller length, you'll get the ball to move just that little bit, and he's got the extra pace as well. So this is smart bowling. All he wants to do is make sure he doesn't go too full. This is the length. This is the length that you want to bowl. We saw Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Arshdeep bowl this length very well in the initial overs for India.
Just wonder whether he wants to get that ball to swing off middle stump. He's got extra support at mid-wicket now. Can understand if the batsmen are just a little tentative. It's a big day. They saw what their new ball bowlers did. It's a wonderful recovery from Pakistan to come so far. Maybe they just think it's okay. We'll counter the swing. There's runs to be had afterwards.
Yes, the white ball doesn't move too much after, say, about 4 or 5 overs.
Well, what is field 360 telling us with Naseem bowling to Rahul? See the spaces. There is a fielder on the boundary. Back for 2.
And that's the thing about these big boundaries. You can get 2 runs comfortably if the ball is about 5 or 10 meters to either side of the fielder. You can comfortably go for 2. That's exactly what the Indians have done.
Right, where are the spaces? Those are the 2 men on the boundary. Anything in front of the wicket, if you can beat the cordon, this point, this cover, this mid-off, that's where the runs are. Ball. Blocking 143, 142 already.
Yes, and this is just the first over. He's wanting to get a little more confidence. When he knows his run-up is right, he's not going to overstep. Then you can really let it rip.
This is virtually a full house at the MCG. Tell you, if you're coming in here a little early, you could see the enthusiasm around. They've come from a long distances to come and watch this game. Oh, he's played on. He's played on KL Rahul once again. And he threw his head back in disappointment as that happened. Naseem Shah has produced the breakthrough.
And it's the extra pace. It's the extra pace that has got the ball to go onto the stumps. He played with a soft bottom hand, and with that soft bottom hand, the bat would have gone back just a little bit. Have a look at that. Yes, and that is what happened. It would have hit his back leg and then gone onto the stumps. That is the breakthrough that Pakistan were looking for. KL Rahul is gone for 4. India have lost their first wicket for 7.
Virat Kohli in at number 3. First ball, Naseem Shah to Virat Kohli. Just squared up a little bit. This is a good opening burst from the young man. 7 for 1. This should be a good contest. Shaheen Shah Afridi, Rohit Sharma. Did it travel just inside the wide marker?
Clever bowling. He was getting the ball to nip back in the previous over. This time he angled the ball across to the right-hander. But this is the wicket. This is the wicket of KL Rahul. Look at that. Playing onto his stumps. He's been bowled 3 times against the Pakistanis.
How can he get it to slant back? They'll take the single.
Yes, you're not going to get too many boundary balls, so you've got to be alert to the single. Virat Kohli at the non-striker's end is always looking for that single.
Virat Kohli's record against Pakistan is very good. In recent times, it's the incoming ball that's troubled him a little bit more. But there's one player who's probably the opposition is most apprehensive of. It's Virat Kohli, additional man in the covers.
And again, he's just using the angle. Is he setting up Virat Kohli? Getting the ball to go straight with the angle. That's what he's done.
You look at his T20I career, look at opposition against Pakistan. 406 runs at 67.7. The strike rate drops a little bit against Pakistan, but he puts runs on the board. That is what India are hoping today. It's fun that there's a little drizzle around. Finds the gap on the offside. It's a long boundary. Can they come back for 3? 2's on. 2's what they're happy with.
Very good shot. The kind of shot that gives the batsman a lot of confidence. Might not have been a boundary, but look at that footwork. Very positive. Leaning into the drive as well, and then finding the gap. He wasn't looking to hit the ball too hard because it's still new. It'll move a little bit. So that's very good batting by Virat Kohli.
Now Shah Afridi goes round the wicket.
Kohli has had a few problems against the incoming delivery. The ball moving in, particularly in the white ball game. Look, 15 times he's got out to the one moving in.
Just wonder the fact that he's gone round the wicket to try and angle the ball in. Is it not swinging enough for Shaheen Afridi? Oh, it's a good ball. He's doing too much, I think. He's doing too much. They're all very excited. Murray Erasmus says no. It's 10 for 1.
They were very excited, but you can see that the ball has hit him high up on the thigh. So they'll be very happy with the dot ball. Didn't want to refer it to the TV umpire.
Pakistan fast bowlers can get. Here's Haris Rauf.
Shaheen Shah Afridi went round the wicket to Virat Kohli, and there it is. That ball has come back in. It would have gone over the top of the stump. That's why they were excited, but they knew that with the height that Shaheen Shah Afridi has, with the bounce that he can generate, there was no point wasting on a review. Yes, appeal. By all means appeal, but don't go for a review.
wonder how Pakistan are going to play this. India had 16 overs of seam. Pakistan have 12. The edge, has it carried? I think it has. They think it has, and Rohit Sharma is moving away. Haris Rauf has produced yet another big breakthrough. The slip was there for it. And India have been rocked at 10 for 2.
Tentative poke. You can see it's a very tentative poke. The ball has bounced a little bit. It's a lovely catch. This is a terrific catch. It's a low catch. These are not easy to take, because against a fast bowler, you expect the ball to come around your knee.
Copy umpire review.
But this is a very fine catch by Sikar.
Out. TV umpire to director. We have an umpire review for fair catch. Soft signal is out.
Now here's something interesting. The fourth umpire is asking Rohit Sharma to wait.
Go on to your best angle for the catch, please.
Meanwhile, Surya Kumar Yadav is already in, but they want to take a look at the catch again. I think you'll find it's clean. It's a wonderful catch by Iftikhar to go with his batting, but the umpires just want to be clear. The soft signal is out.
Deepak, do you have me, Deepak, for the best angle for the catch, please?
This is interesting. Decision pending, but the batsman's left. New batsman's taking guard.
Hello, Deepak, do you have Richard here? Thank you. Keep that rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Fingers clearly underneath the ball. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Yes, better to be safe than sorry. I think by now Rohit Sharma had taken his pads and 5-pad off too.
Yes, he would have seen it. He saw it, and that's why he was shrugging his shoulders when the umpire asked him to wait. He knew that the catch had been taken clean. He was close to the action as well. And what Pakistan have done, what Babar Azam has done, he's added another slip. He's looking for wickets to push India back.
What a day for Iftikhar. Straight down the ground by a man who can do no wrong in the form he's in. Straight back where the bowler came from for 4.
It's a wonderful shot. This is a terrific shot. Looking to get some swing. Over pitching Haris Rauf. He got a wicket of the previous delivery, getting the ball to move, having pitched it up. But this one maybe just a little too full, allowing Surya Kumar Yadav to play this gorgeous straight drive.
Punch and counter punch. Form he's in, he's not going to hold back. That is the wicket they want, dare I say, even if Kohli's at the other end. Shortened his length, again finds a gap on the offside. They run well, they should look for 3 here.
And that's the kind of running that you need, because you're not going to get boundaries easily while the ball is hard, new, and the bowlers are bowling so well. Played 2 balls and he's got 7 runs, the kind of form that he is in, Surya Kumar Yadav. This is the wicket. Yeah, look at that. Just a tentative poke at the ball outside the off stump. Fine low catch, diving to his right by Iftikhar. He got a very good half century, and now he's got rid of the Indian captain.
Likes to get on the mark with those dabs down to third man. Good to see Shadab comes and has a laugh with him. Babar will do that too. Enormous amount of respect in this Pakistan side for Virat Kohli. You ask young Pakistan players who do they idolize, they say Virat Kohli. He's got a big job on his hands here. This is Field 360, looking at it from Virat Kohli's eyes. This is what he's seeing. Four gone, 17 for 2. In world cricket. KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma and Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam. Pakistan 15 for 2, India 17 for 2. There's Naseem. Well bowled. Well bowled. He just get the ball to leave the right-hander.
Well, that was like a fast leg break, wasn't it? And at that pace, it's not easy to play. The seam upright, then after pitching it just moves like a fast leg break.
A little pumped. Surya Kumar Yadav. A leading edge. Every ball is an event here at the MCG today. And every ball was an event when Arshdeep Singh took the new ball early on. Straight away, Babar Azam with his first ball. Then bowled a short ball to Mohammad Rizwan. That was his third. Asif Ali. Very interesting to see how Babar Azam rotates his fast bowlers. It's in the air, but it doesn't matter. It's a long, long boundary there. Can they run three more? You hardly see threes when you see T20 cricket played on the subcontinent. We've already had two so far in this innings.
A bit up in the air. He likes to push the ball away if it's around his hips. The fielder was at mid-wicket, more towards mid-wicket, not towards the square leg umpire. Otherwise it could have been a catch. But that is what India needed, to just break free after the first two dot balls. The pressure easing just that little bit when you have 3 runs.
But here's something interesting now for Virat Kohli. They left cover open and brought an additional man into short mid-wicket. Hits the field. Don't get the second that he wants. There's only one.
You can again see that the ball is moving around a little bit, because Kohli played, making the adjustment at the very last moment to the movement of the ball. Surya Kumar Yadav, look at the way his strike rate against pace is 157, against spin 145.
More sixes than anybody else in 2022. That's a shot that's fraught with danger on these colossal boundaries, the MCG. During that little collapse in Pakistan's middle order, when Haider Ali and Iftikhar and Shadab all tried to play big shots and got caught.
Yes, these are big boundaries. There's also the wind factor. Batsmen have to take that into account. When you go down, you realize that there is a stiff breeze blowing.
Not a bad over that for Pakistan. 5 from it, it's 22 for 2.
Still, there's pace in this pitch.
Yeah, and you just want to be back of a length, almost the test match length here, because the ball is going off the straight. There's a bit of seam movement, bit of extra bounce. Don't really want to pitch the ball up, just stand it up, back of a length.
Good shot, really good shot. It was just a fraction short. Very, very quick eye.
Yeah, just short of a length, just too short this time, just marginally. But Surya Kumar Yadav is so quick at picking up the length and then being able to execute. It's off the front foot. It's just about the time that he's picked up length and thought, I'll pull this. Lots of spaces go in the air. There's plenty of gaps. It's still in the power play.
Glove, yes, a glove. That's pace, it's bounce. It's everything for Pakistan, and a danger man is on his way back, and they're loving it.
Harasov does it again, short of a length, even more pace this time around. Been hit to the leg side for a boundary, but he keeps pounding in. It's short, it's cramping up for room, it's just got big on him. Good catch from Rizwan, and Pakistan, they are in this big time now. Huge wicket. Surya Kumar Yadav out for 15. India now 26 for 3.
Akshar Patel is the new player for India. Elevated in the order, left-hander. 2 slips. Akshar Patel is facing the music now from Haris Rauf. And he gets away. And he should get to. Haris Rauf is actually, of all the players out there, got the most experience of playing here at the MCG. And maybe he had the assistance of that knowledge with this delivery. In too tight to play a flat bat shot. At the last minute he tried to ramp it, but it was too big for him. Haris Rauf played 7 matches for the Melbourne Stars in the BBL, picking up 11 wickets in the process. None more valuable than that one, though. Just look how far back the keeper and the slipper. It's miles back. Can we see that, please, mate? Just how far the keeper and the slipper back.
Yeah, it's just about pace. He's running in hard, over 90 miles per hour, 92 that last delivery. But it's the pace and bounce and maybe a bit of guile. He does bowl a mean, slow one, but right now is just hitting the wicket.
Well, I go back to just how far the keeper and the slipper back. It's just staggering. They're almost on the circle. Now the bounce and the carry. Just look how far that is a long way back. Now they might look for 3 here. It's quite nicely timed, although good pace across the outfield. Brilliant over, 31 for 3. Shudab comes into the attack from the Shane Warne end. Pretty good end to bring a spinner in from. Pace will go out of the game somewhat now. But we shall just see how Babar Azam continues to exert pressure on India. They can't let them collect freely.
Shadab normally the go-to bowler for Pakistan in T20Is, and this situation India will probably be thinking spin on, time to attack.
Run out, should be, fumble, could still be out. What a mess. What a complete and utter mess. And it may well be the skipper who got it wrong.
Copy umpire review for run out at the striker's end. TV umpire to director, we have an umpire review for run out at the striker's end. Can I see your best side on angle, please? Okay, I'm going to need to see a view from front on here, please, to see if actually the ball or the stumps break the wicket. Get that rolling through, please. Yeah, keep that rolling through, please. Right, I'm going to need to go back to your best side on angle, please. I just want to make sure that the ball breaks the stumps before the wicket-keeper's gloves. Yeah, I'm going to have to just see a split screen on this, please. Keep it rolling through, 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 please. Freeze it there, please. Yeah, freeze it there, please. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
He's gone. Akshar Patel is gone. And Babar Azam is the player that breathes the biggest sigh of relief there, because his fumble, and look at the celebrations, his fumble nearly cost the opportunity, and there was another fumble. But through it all, Pakistan get it right.
Experiment with Akshar didn't work. Out for 2 is 31 for 4.
Hardik Pandya is the new player for India. They're in a mess now. And Pakistan, they got a life there, because I firmly believe they thought they'd got it wrong. They went back to their positions as if they weren't going to get a chance. And they got rid of Akshar Patel, which means Hardik Pandya comes out. But it was the case of fumbles. It wasn't pure, but it was effective.
All a bit frantic. Yes, no, sent back. Babar Azam misses it. 4th throw. Rizwan, well, he thought that he lost it. He didn't get it in his gloves. And his reaction was that we've messed this up, because it's not in his gloves.
You are absolutely right. Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan both thought they'd got it wrong. They both thought they got it wrong. The body language was so obvious. And yet, somehow, they got it right. Staggering. Fumble here. Fumble there. Look at the reaction. Rizwan's, they can't believe their luck. They simply cannot believe their luck. Statistician has just informed us, Richard Isaacs, that India have never won when they've been 32 for 4. So that will be a first.
You can see Pakistan switched on. That new ball burst. Now with their best bowler operating, they're pretty comfortable. 33 for 4 India.
Nawaz coming into the attack. I mentioned before, India never won at 31 for 4. 36 for 4. They had the tie in Durban. We had the bowl out, remember that. Now getting all of this from the sideline, square onto the wicket, is Isha Guhar. And Isha, I've got to say, from up here, there's some crazy stuff going on. What about down there?
Well, it's all been happening, I have to say that. I tell you what, though, the Indian fans are a little bit subdued at the moment. At the halfway stage, they might have felt they were in the game, especially with the batting lineup that they have. But Pakistan have been outstanding. They've believed in the power play. They've removed some key men, and they're all up and about in the stands currently. But don't write India off, because Virat Kohli is still there. Hardik Pandya, we know what he can do, especially when he gets going. But I think that last wicket was a crucial one.
He's got to find an ally, though. Who are these allies?
Well, it's got to be Hardik Pandya, but the reason I say that last wicket was a crucial one is because it means that Mohammad Nawaz can come into his work with that left-hander gone. There's not too many left-handers in this Indian side, so he has the chance to operate against the right-handers. I thought it might have been a bit of a dilemma for Babar Azam as to when to bowl him as the fifth bowler, but he's been able to come straight into his work against two right-handers.
Yeah, excellent point. Excellent point. Good captaincy too, to realise that window of opportunity. The other thing that's happened too, Isha, as you well know, the required run rate just gone up to 10. Psychologically, 10 and over all of a sudden, in difficult conditions it seems.
Difficult conditions, but when you've got Hardik Pandya there, you know you can score at 12s, 13s, 14s and over. So for these two, it's about rebuilding. It's about taking it deep, like MS Dhoni used to do with Virat Kohli out in the middle. Virat can run quickly between the wickets. He'll just want to be looking to work the ball and run those twos hard. And let's not forget Dinesh Karthik, one of the best finishers going round at the moment.
Yeah, look, for India now to win these next 12.1 overs have to go completely their way. They do not have any sort of leeway. Pakistan at the moment bossing the game, yes, but they themselves were 44 for 2, so there's not much in it at this stage. Just these singles right now won't hurt Pakistan, but it'll build India in a way. It's 38 for 4.
It's the man at centre stage here, Virat Kohli, one thinks. Nicely bowled. Pick up a single. And as you say, they will not mind singles, Pakistan. The big shots that are going to hurt them, they're going to get India back in.
Yeah, just in this sort of stage, is that middle over stage, it's sort of mellowed down. Both sides happy to just sit back. Pakistan more so. India have been forced to sit back.
Well, we talk about who has to do it. Well, he's done it before. 78 not out. 57, 55 not out. Can he do it for a fourth time?
The other great thing about having the World Cup in Australia is that it evens it up. Batting first, batting second there's no discerning factor of actually added advantage of chasing. Subcontinent, you always want to be chasing. Much easier batting second. Australia, not as simple.
Well, you did the pitch report with Michael Clark, and Michael Clark said, get them on the board. Get them on the board. Probably thought more than 160, but get them on the board indeed now.
Runs always crucial to have on the board, as we see in tournament play. India back themselves chasing, but they've lost some crucial wickets here. And with that run rate being driven up, you just think that India will have to take a risk or two against these spinners. They can't just let them operate as they are at the moment. 41 for 4.
Promise you. Used to the feet. Nice piece of adjustment too from Nawaz.
Aisha talked about the matchup, the left arm spin to the right hander. I don't think they care about the matchup, they care about the party here. Into the leg side. Pakistan, well, they got 99 of their final 10. Now India require 118, so they'll have to go some. And it was that little break in play, or that drinks break, that really kicked Pakistan on after that. Maybe India just trying to follow suit.
Look at Rizwan. That's beautifully placed. Rizwan, the keeper, has sprinted 40 yards. In fact, 3 players have, and that is placement to perfection. Absolute perfection.
Yep, just picked that pocket and came back for 2. It's been weighted beautifully so that it didn't go anywhere near those deep fielders, and it was in the gap.
They need a shot of authority, India. As you say, they might wait now. They'll reassess in 2 balls' time. But they need a 1 or 2 shots of authority, just psychologically, to put Pakistan slightly more on the back foot. The ones are fine. They'll live with the ones, Pakistan. 1 or 2 big blows. If not now, straight after drinks.
Yeah, need to throw some punches. Right now, everything in Pakistan's favor. Nothing that India have come back with. Almost halfway through the innings, and only at just 4s, 4.47.
Hit ferociously hard by Hardik Pandya. He did well. Nawaz to parry that away. It is 45 for 4 after 10 overs. Time for a drink and time for both sides to take stock here in Melbourne.
Yeah, the balance now, the hard thing, when do I take a risk and how big a risk do I take? I feel like both Hardik and Virat, they've played so much T20 cricket, 2 class players, so India probably couldn't ask for 2 better players at the crease, but just got to work out what risk will they take. Even they look to go hard along the ground rather than try and hit that ball over long off or long on, just to try and pick up a couple of boundaries, get some momentum.
Good point, because both these bowlers, the spinners, they don't give too much air, especially Shadab. It's very difficult to get under him and hit him for 6. So that boundary option becomes important, where you got to play the field. So with Pakistan, they took that chance. They broke away in 2 overs of spin with 5 sixes, and that got some momentum. When you look at that innings, last 10 overs, 99. That's a fine shot. Hit hard into the ground and down the ground for 4.
That's the way. I think that's class. I think it's smart batting. It's shortest boundary straight. Look to hit it hard along the ground. You still get that 4. I know it's sort of maximum, but just a couple of those to build some momentum. Then you might get a bad ball. You can take a short ball, pull shot for 6, or a full toss for 6. It just needs some momentum.
As he does pack a punch, Hardik Pandya.
Been Virat Kohli, Pakistan, well, they'll think they've been taken away the victory from their hand.
This is what you play for. When you've retired, when everything is done, these are the moments you remember. And Ashwin, how clever was Ashwin after India lost Dinesh Karthik. And now Virat, the king, will just look around this packed Melbourne cricket ground. Rohit Sharma, watch your back. But it doesn't matter today. Isn't it? 90,000 people are singing and cheering and dancing here. Where did Pakistan lose it? This was Pakistan's game. And it goes back to the Hussey moments, it goes back to the Wade moments, and now it comes to the Kohli moments. They've got to come fighting back. This is difficult to digest.
Yeah, 48 in the last 3. Pakistan were way in front. But this man just kept coming and coming and kept them in the hunt, and in the end it was because of him that India now celebrate. Most of this 90,000 attendance in the crowd celebrate. What a game we've just witnessed. Pakistan, well, they made a few comebacks in the game. It just went one way and the other, and in the end, the class of the man prevailed.
I remember saying when Rahul Dravid was out of form, it's always England to the rescue. For Virat Kohli, it's always Australia. He loves playing in these conditions, but his record against Pakistan is astonishing. A big Sehwag-esque, his record against Pakistan. And he has pulled this match out of absolutely nowhere. You look down the total, 160 for 6. Virat Kohli's played 53 balls for 82. It is innings like these, Virat. It is innings like these that take you beyond the present and into legend. And this is the stuff legend is made of. Don't forget it was Ashwin with the winning hit. The field was in. He kept his cool, just timed the shot. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And he knew straight away he had done enough. 240 balls, Basit. It came down to one no ball, an inch over maybe. That's all it came down to. Then the roar from Virat Kohli. Punching the ground. There's so much bottled up inside Virat Kohli. That is where the tear came out. Hardik knew he was struggling. When Hardik was struggling, Virat was the one who picked up the baton.
Well, cometh the hour, cometh the stage, cometh the man. 4 overs to go. What did you punch into the computer, Virat?
Well, if they stop talking, I can't hear. Well,
Virat, before you start, you have to collect the award from Mr. Vinu Burman.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All the best. Player of the match. Tell us.
Well, it's a surreal atmosphere. I honestly have no words. I have no idea how that happened. Hardik kept telling me, you know, just believe we can do it, stay till the end. Honestly, I'm lost for words.
No, you had a good partnership going, which was much needed. When did you decide you both had to go, or one had to go?
Well, I think when Shaheen bowled from this end, the pavilion end, that's when I kind of spoke to Hardik that we need to take him down. And then the conversation was simple. He said, Nawaz has to bowl 1 over. So I told him if I can take Harris down, then they will kind of, you know, panic because he's their prime bowler. So I was kind of pumping myself up to hit 2 sixes when we needed 28 of 8, and that became 16 of 6. So, I mean, I'm kind of lost for words. I have no idea.
2 special shots of Harris Raul. You know, was that anticipation or premeditated? It had to be premeditated, yeah?
It's just instinctively I saw the and I told myself just stay still. The one at long on was unexpected. It was back of a length slower ball. And then the next one, I just, you know, just swung my bat through the line of the ball and it just flew over fine leg. Now standing here, I just feel like this was meant to be. I mean, it's a very, very special moment.
Where does this innings rank in your T20 career?
Well, till today, I've always said Mohali was my best innings against Australia. I got 82 of 52. Today, I got 82 of 53. So they're absolute. They are exactly the same innings, but I think today I will count this one higher because of the magnitude of the game and what the situation was. It seemed impossible, but then Hardik kept pushing me in that partnership and we just went deep and it just happened.
And a word for this crowd.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Thank you so much. You guys have supported me, shown me so much love and support for all these months that I was kind of struggling. You guys kept backing me and I'm very grateful for your support. Thank you.
Well, Virat, many congratulations. You've lit up this World Cup.
Thank you so much.